gotta fix my camera. Come on, camera. Come on, camera. There we go. There we go. Hello. Uh-oh. I'm gonna do that. I got that damn light up there. There we go. Alrighty. Let me go now pull up my stuff. As we have the NFL season starting, I guess I should start wearing this hat a lot more often. Start rooting for my team here. Just got to get some of the dog hair off it because my Chihuahua thought it would make a good bed for some reason, I guess. Gotta root for my Detroit Lions. That's my favorite team. Let's get the hat on. There we go. Alright, so where was I? Oh yeah, trying to find my live stream. Did I don't know. Upcoming, what are you talking about? I don't remember if I changed the number on this or not, but 38 could be episode 39 to be honest. I think I might have did 38 last week. Did I fix that? For some reason I don't think I fixed my title properly. No, I guess I did. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright, let's go do this. Hey David, welcome. Move this out of the way. Engage with my audience. Start a poll. Huh. Interesting. I did not know I had that option. That's cool. I was just looking over there at my comment section. I knew I could do a poll, but I didn't know I could have other ways of interacting with stuff, with the comments and stuff. So it's like ask a question, or you guys can ask questions that I can answer or something like that, which, I mean, you guys already have the ability to do that, so. Tasty. So, hey, Chris, welcome. For those of you who are just now joining us, last week we were here on this side of the city working on this huge ass suburbs area. Yeah, we had just finished setting up all the roads, getting them all ready. We got some roads to cross over the train track here so we could start getting, our industrial area and our business area worked on, things like that, along with getting the rest of the suburbs here done. This other business area with the mall that we put in, this was a huge mall that we put in. That's pretty cool. Oh, look, there's already cars all over the place. It's pretty neat. And then, the course is a little park over here and stuff. Got a lot of stuff ready last week, just to kind of basically get everything going on this week. So we've got our areas right here where we're going to do our schools. All the rest of it will be filled up with housing and little parks and things like that. And so, yeah, we'll get going on that. I was thinking about setting up the roads, getting them all ready for our industrial area and everything like that, but I don't think we need to worry about that right now. Just because I think we still need to lay out some pipelines and other stuff. So let's get into this right now. Might have did the pipeline. Nope, see, we need to do all that. And I think the quickest way is to go straight up. Oh, I need to, turn all the snaps off. There we go. Because it's off just a little bit, but it's alright. We'll fix that. Go here. And this one. Oh, the road turns. I'm like, why is it not going along the road? Duh, the road turns. It's not straight. So, hey, Blue, welcome. Any plans of getting the monorail going? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That is definitely part of today, getting that going. I was even thinking about expanding it a little bit, going into the work area, or I mean the, like, you know, the industrial area, the business area over here. I mean, we can, it's not hard to do. Just got to take one of the roads over and then add it in. Oh, a little too far there. It's just all about finding a good place for the station, whether it's in the road or on the side of the road. So, all right, let's see here. I'm trying to do this, of course, with as little piping as possible. Of course, it's got to do that to me. But still, now it allows me to, like, come down here. That works. And I think right here in the center. And then one more here. So it allows me to skip roads and stuff like that, which is best. Oh, I forgot there's still so much here to fill in. Oh my god. Okay. We got this. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, this is where the schools are. This has to be done a little differently. Oh, we got track art. Welcome, track art. No hyping. I will be, after I finish this, going back and checking out Drakart's latest episode. I only caught the end of it because I got busy and totally lost track of time due to that. I was like, oh, snap. I had it saved on my phone. It's just and it dinged. I'm pretty sure the phone dinged. But like I said, got busy with dishes and doing other things. Alright. But doesn't mean I can't go back, watch it later on. Looks like a pretty good episode. Where... oh. It's because of this dang triangle shape here. I only caught the end of it, so I wasn't able to pay too much attention to everything. I guess I didn't really need to do a lot of the other piping going up and down, because these side-to-side ones seem to cover quite a bit. Anyway, that's all taken care of. Let's get this ran out this way because we're going to need it. Come on, grab the corner. There you go. Yeah, I was like, oh, right, I made it, and then, oh, it's totally ending. That sucks. Oh, yeah, I was kind of bummed about it. I was like, I totally thought I would made it in time, because it was a short episode. It was definitely a shorter episode than I thought it was going to be. Okay, I think that covers quite a bit here. Okay, I think that's it. That is everything in its entirety. For some reason, the blue shape on Dean Airfield here totally makes me think of the cactuses in Final Fantasy VII. Like, you would fight in that game. Like, I don't know if you remember that game, but... Piping, not hyping. Oh, man. Oh, we got Nomus, too. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so we got this, like... Alright. This is all knocked out. We don't have to worry about that. The power will do its own thing. So we could start laying down all of our needs and wants and all that blah, blah, blah. So let's go through here. We need to... Oh, yeah, definitely. We're going to have to add on to that. So that's what all this section over here is going to be about. We'll get there momentarily. There's enough going on here, I believe, At least it's enough that it'll help to start with. And then once we are able to get everything done here, we can go over here and get it built. Yeah. Okay. We're not going to worry about utilities here. There really isn't... I mean, there will be a need, but we don't have a need yet, so... Let's go to all this. Now, as far as hospitals go... Oh, wow. Wow. Holy crap. I did not realize I did not have enough medical care for my citizens over here. So let's go ahead and go with the high capacity hospital because that'll do the job. Like, sorry, people. Yeah, a bunch of you were saying... I'm going to have to probably put a medical clinic in, too, somewhere. Like, what? Let's see. Let's put this next to the... Will it fit? Wow, I can't believe even in my test build I didn't see that. Wow. It's weird. Alright, let's make a little medical center over here then. That'll be kind of cool. Do this off to the side. Since we're going to be putting more business in over here to the left anyway, this should be alright. So we'll do a little medical center. We'll start with that. We'll throw in... Let's see what else we got in here really quick. We got our helicopter depot. I don't know if that's necessary, but I mean, it's useful. We got a lot of area to cover, so I guess we could do a helicopter depot right across the way here. You know what? I don't really like that. I don't like it. We'll put a helicopter depot in, but I think we'll put that over here by the train tracks or something, maybe. I think right here it just doesn't make sense. Like, I'm kind of doing like a medical center mixed into the business area here is how I'm going to try to lay this one out. So let's see. Yeah, we don't need to do that then. And we could do the elder care and child care in the other area. Medical care is overrated. Yeah, they never get sick. I mean, yeah, I haven't made the mistake of putting water in like areas like that in a long time. I've done it before, and I'm like, oh crap, why is everybody getting sick and dying? And you feel stupid when you realize, like, you built up an industrial area around a freaking water tower like that over there. Alright, so... Oh, it's all education. We need to come back to that in a minute. High school, library... The plastic surgery center always fits in next to this. I wonder if it'll come, like... Oh, yes! Okay, cool. I can fit it right there, right behind the hospital area. That way they go together. Flows. That's good, that's good. I like that. Okay, now... The Crematorium Memorial Park. Now, this is going to actually look good over here. And help out with, you know, like, all of our needs as far as cemetery and stuff like that. And not having to have, like, an actual cemetery put down. It looks part of the, you know, area here. Let's see. Let's put it down. Oh, yeah, totally. We'll do some stuff up the side here. Help it all fit in and flow. We'll do some decorating, trails, things like that. There's unique, which requires 6 citizens. So to legitimately unlock that, you need to probably have to do such a... There, yeah. You know what? You're all right. Did I do it already in this, though? See, I have all these unlocked for this, so I don't have to worry about it. That would be the medical center. But, Drakkar, you are correct. If we were playing in Westwood, I would totally have to have, like, the 6 citizens. And it would also fill a need for a, gosh darn it, what can I think of? Achievement on the PlayStation. So... maybe in Westwood, we will try to do a 6 citizen. We'll try to do that in Westwood. But I do know what you're talking about. Alright, so let's get back over here. Alright, so we're going to finish this up. We don't need any of that. The medical laboratory, cryptoservatory. Like, see, you know, it's always a toss-up between the cryptoservatory and the other place. Where'd it go? The crematorium memorial park. See, and I mean, it's a post-processing facility for the dead. It features a neat park square that harmonizes the surrounding environment. Whereas, like, cryptoservatory, it's a cryogenic thing. It, like, does this basically the same thing. And it just looks good. So, like, I could use this somewhere else and stuff. But I think I like this better for what I'm doing here. And I don't really want to throw in too much more. It's not necessary. So I think what we're going to do is just decorate out this area really quick. We'll go in here, grab a walkway, and do this. Oh, you know what? Let's go double check our build. Oh, cool. Let's say there has to be like a small, maybe the ability to use this, and we can. So. Nice. Okay. I wanted that, and then what I'm going to do, because I want to leave, like, see how there's the trees there? I wanted to make sure that space didn't get filled in with, like, there's always those times you try to put down the concrete and it fills up where there's trees, and you're like, oh, that doesn't look right. Like with the football fields and stuff like that. So, let's see, we're going to put that down, and we're going to go back to our pathways, and we're going to fill this in, because now we can have people walking through here. You'll never see that it doesn't fit in properly. See how it goes along with the rest of those. This one didn't connect for some reason. But we can do it. There we go. Now I'm wondering if I can... Nope. I was going to try to connect into that a little bit and make it look good, but it won't let me, so... it kind of stinks. Oh well. That's alright. Now it's time to do the rest of this. Let's see, we are in Foosha, so this is all tropical. Gotta remember where I am sometimes. That's a smaller one. Let's place that over here. We'll put the bigger ones over here by the hospital. Now we'll fill this area in. And this one. But I think those three, we'll put a couple of bushes down, make it look good. As far as like a decorative type of theme. This, though, I think just some trees, grass, bushes, the typical thing that I do with stuff like this. Just kind of fill it in, make it look good. Alright, there's that. Nah, you know what? I don't want that. I do want... This will make Jen happy, even though she's not here. Oh, we can't fit that one unless we lose some trees. Oh, I guess we're going to lose some trees for the sake of a rock. There we go. Looks way better anyway, I think. That's fine. I like that. Alright, now, really quick, let's just take a fast peek at the fencing. I was thinking, I think like the park fence, and do something like this. Oh, maybe I should come in a little deeper, like there. And it intersects with the rock. Damn it! I guess we could do something like that. little more decorative on the corner there. Yeah, all right, I like that. I like it. Now, like I was saying, we'll do a little more, pardon me, a little more of like the decorative type of theme here with the front of this. Like they actually put some thought into their landscaping. Unlike, ooh. Let's try to center this tree a little better. All right. Now, yeah, it's not going to fit anywhere in here, really, I don't think. And that's part of the hospital, so that won't work. All right, that's fine. Okay. Frox! She'll appreciate it when she shows up, right? She will. She can watch it a little later. All right. Cool. This looks really good. This all fits in nicely. It makes a nice little medical center. Kind of got a little bit of everything in there without doing too much. And like I said, with the, it's not the Crypto Observatory, it's the other one, but that, you know, helps out with the need for, you know, a cemetery, that I don't have to put the cemetery down or anything like that necessarily. Now, we can let the rest of that fill in with business around it. It looks good. There's still plenty of access in and out, so I like it. Gives everybody the access to the needs. Now, I was saying, though, I think I might need to put a medical clinic in over here. So, yeah, if I back up... Oh, wait, I have to let that play out for a minute. Let's hit play. There we go. See how it, like, doesn't necessarily fill in all the area over here, so there's definitely a need. So here by the school, I think, is business. Let's back up a little bit and take a look. So this is all business by the school, so I think what I'll do is I'll throw in like a medical clinic here. Hit play, let that fill in the green as it becomes on. Come on. There you go. And then that way we can see if there's any more need. There's kind of a small need. I'm going to hit pause again here. There's kind of a small need, but I think it could be covered with everything else going on around here. So I'm going to leave it as is for now. Watch, with all the people moving in, it's going to become like an actual necessity. More rocks? Ooh, yeah, we could put some more rocks in somewhere. We will. I guess this little hospital clinic over here could do for some. Look at that. Took out some of the business around it. These ones fit right in here. Look how big they are next to the citizens. I gotta make sure their business can't build on top of that, though. And man, the grass is so huge right there. Yeah, I don't like that. We'll go with a Latania right there. And one of these trees. Nice. Alright, now let's see. I gotta double check something here really quick. Yeah, see how it's like gonna show up a business right there? I don't want that to happen. There we go. And bushes. Alright. Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that. The bushes are small compared to the grass. Oops. And they'll fit in there with the rocks. Oh, yeah, good one. Good call. Good misunderstanding, but we're all friends. That's fine. Yeah, a couple of bushes fit in really good there. Look at that. Maybe I can get one more. Kind of covering up the back there. That little corner is looking funny. There we go. Nice. All right. Bushes it is. There is so much area that we got to go through and just at some point just start decorating, throwing some rocks down because it's just so plain and boring right there. Maybe some walkways or something. I don't know. I mean, honestly, if I lived on one of these ends of the streets, these cul-de-sacs or whatever, and there was access to that street, there would be a trail there for me walking on it constantly. I guarantee it. Alright, so we got everything going that we need there. Let's go back over here. We got our hospital area, I mean, as far as that goes. Now, our elder care, we could throw that in pretty much in the center here. I think we'll keep it away from the schools slightly and throw it in like right there. That way there's elder care. It covers a massive area there. It's away from the schools because we're going to throw in the child care over there with the schools. Or the child health center. So the high school is going to be on this side. This will be the elementary school side. So we'll put this, I guess right here would be fine. Kind of at the end. It won't let me fit it in the corner where I wanted it. But that should be good right there. The last time I had it over here, and I wasn't quite happy with it, or in my test build, I should say. I had it over here, I wasn't happy with it, because I wanted to end up putting a park type of theme in, and decided to change it up, but it doesn't fit, so... Maybe I'll put that there, and then we'll do a... Where is the... There it is. The historical library. And they kind of fit in next to each other a little bit. But it gives a library to the area, and I don't have to have, like, the huge one. And it doesn't... I don't know. I'm not really that happy with it. I mean, sometimes it fits in with what you're going on, but, like, right now it doesn't. So maybe I'll wait. We got, like, that. That one's huge. Then we got... I thought there was another one up here. Maybe I was wrong. This is just the schools. You got the regular public library. That's big. Yeah, so... I don't know. We'll come back to that after things start getting built up in the neighborhood, I guess. But over here, let's go ahead and... We got to stick with the high capacity because it's such a huge area. But I think I'll put the school over here next to this. So we can utilize that area for more like park and like sports and stuff like that. Now the high capacity high school is obviously going up here. But I think I'm going to tuck it into the corner here. That way I can utilize all that other area for the sports fields I want to put in. Like I think the baseball field should totally fit right there. See, maybe we could do like a faculty building over here. But it's kind of tall. It's not too bad. I mean, that flows with how the other buildings are in this spot, so... It does give like a college area for some of the people who want a better higher education, so we could work with that. I don't know, I'll leave that for now. I'll see what happens. I'll leave that. Hey, Shake, welcome. Uh-oh, talking about some heavy work there, huh? What's building today? We are working on a huge suburb area here outside of Whiskey Hills and stuff. It doesn't have a name yet. We'll get there. It's going to grow into a small... Like, we have a business area over here, but it's got the huge mall taking it up. And then we just put in this little medical center. So we're going to put a little more business in over here, but it's going to lead into an industrial area to finish off, I'm tripping over my words now, finish off this map area here, because like this is the end of the map where the dots are there. So I figure having an industrial area, we can have the train come down in there and everything like that will look really good. So that's going to happen. Hopefully we get that done today, but I'm just trying to get the schools set up right now so that we can get the rest of our area, our housing in and everything like that. So now that I have this taken care of, it does kind of look good there at the facility because it's shorter than the actual schools I'm using. So let's go to our parks really quick. Oh, we do need like police and emergency services in this area too, though. So we'll get there in a moment. I want to go to the parks really quick. Grab our community baseball field because that's going to fit in really nice right here. Right in the corner. And I did that knowing that I have the hill coming down. I'm going to work with that. I think we can. But I got to put in the other park that I want to use here, though, the football field. And actually, I think the one with the stands looks way better. That way, it kind of... Ooh, I did not realize that. I was hoping they'd be at the same level there, but they're not. So, let's go ahead. We'll move this over. And then we can adjust our ground levels and stuff like that. Because then on that side, that's fine. They would have done something like that. We'll put something along there somehow and make it look good. But this, let's go over to our... Oh, you know what? I'm going to try and put something in on the back side of the school too as soon as I can. But let's go ahead and... Oh, that's right. It was going to be Maple Heights. You're 100% correct, David. Good thinking. Good looking out. I did not even think about it. You're right. You are totally right. I now remember that. This was going to be Maple Heights. In fact, that's because we were talking about the maple flavored of last week, and that's how you came up with that. That's totally right. All right, hold on. Let's fix that right now. I need to go a little smaller here to fill in the edge. And I was just going to try to follow the road, but it wants to get a little sloppy on me there. There we go. Oh, I'm going way too far there. Because we got to do a different zone for the business district down there. Now let's enlarge a little area here. It's all Sunset Hills. No. There we go. And now that I know everybody can read this, I gotta be careful. Right. H. It's not giving me the word I want. I mean, it was there, but... Oh, I spelled too hot. Oh, there we go. And like I try so hard to stay apolitical on here. So, oh my God, I know that for the longest time, I never thought my frickin' pad showed up on the screen, and now I know it does. So, you know, let's just stay out of politics, regardless of whatever you may see. Please. I prefer to just keep friends with everybody, regardless. Alright, now, Maple Heights. It has a period for some reason. I don't know why. It was my fault, probably. Alright, Maple Heights. Oh, dear God. Let's go with our mid-century modern. I like it because it has the pools. I love the pools. Now, let's clean up this edge really quick. I feel like I need to. And the rest of that should be fine. Alright. Make bad content. You're right. And that's why, like, I keep it out of here. But occasionally something might pop up. And I'm not trying to, like, push any politics or anything on anybody. That was strictly from another thing where I was actually being a troll. It was fun. It was super fun. I was being a total troll on a another game, and yeah, it was great. It was a good day. Everybody got a good laugh at the end, and I can't, fault myself for having fun that day. But as far as it goes here with the rest of things, I try to keep it, apolitical and away from stuff where somebody might get mad, offended, anything like that. I just don't want to do that. Alright, I think that's good. I should probably use the soften terrain tool. Just kind of run it through here really quick just to help. It did not help. Let's go back to this. Turn the strength down. Oh, it's saving or something. There we go. I'm just trying to get this, like, double wall out of here. There we go. Oh, wait. There we go. I was doing the wrong thing. There we go. That's what I want. Now we'll fill in. We'll do some trees and stuff like that. We'll make it look good. I was thinking, though, if I could get none of these, where is it? Down here. The basketball court in somehow. It's not going to want to. Maybe here? Probably not. That's not too bad. I was thinking more by the school, though. Let's see, I have to change. Yeah, I mean, if you want to do a channel that's dedicated to it, then do that, and there's plenty of channels out there that are dedicated to, video games and politics. I watch a couple here and there, and stuff like that, and there's just strictly politics and everything, but personally, and religion, there's definitely those two, but I personally try to keep that stuff out, like, I don't mind making jokes and stuff here and there, like, we've done that, but it's just the principle of things where some people do, they just, they get so heavily involved in what's going on on their side of things, and I want people to stay, what's the word I'm looking for? I want people to stay active with the communities that they love, that they enjoy, regardless of whether it's, against whatever I may want or believe or anything like that. I want people to just be happy, and if what's making you happy is what you believe and what you vote for, then go for it. I don't want to be that person that tells you not to do that. So, oh, that's much better there. I think that fits in much better there. Now we can act. I think it fits in better there. Now I can do a couple things here, make the rest of the school kind of fit in and flow with itself. You know, I think I've mentioned it before, that there was a point where I was gonna try to make this a political channel, and then I just changed my mind because, you know, I love video games more, and there's just no need for me to be the person that wants everybody to hate them or anything like that, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what I think some of these channels want, is they want the people to just be like, oh man, screw this guy, it's another Alex Jones or whatever, and I don't necessarily want that for myself. Like I said, I'd rather be friendly with people. I'm gonna avoid that little cliff area there. I'd rather be friendly with people and make friends and all that other stuff, and to me that's way more exciting in life. I'm hoping this will touch that light area there. Oh, and it won't. Whoa. Look at the bleachers. I did not notice that before. I think I might put something else in right here. Let's see, we got 3 squares. That would fit a tiny park. See here. I think the rest of this we'll just kind of decorate in, fill in. I don't really want to put too many, like, I don't want to overdo it with walkways and actively hit the like button. Dude, thank you. Appreciate that. I think I'm going to do that so it kind of helps to make it look like they connect, because the only other way I could do that is if it allows me to throw the concrete underneath the basketball court. But there's trees, and then I got the school here that blocks stuff. Like, yeah, don't want to do that. I do, however... Oh, wow, what is going on there with the grass? What in the world? Let's say I do, however, want to go ahead and throw the concrete in on this side because of the connection to the stands there, but the grass is looking funky right now. Like, I don't remember the grass. I thought there was concrete underneath that. Like, look at there. Maybe it's just because it's sitting on a weird spot. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just be happy. Like the song says, just be happy. Who cares? Just be happy about it. Oh yeah, I was going to throw in another park. I think, let's do this one, maybe. And we'll give them a gardening club. Oh, look at it, thought of it for me. A little gardening club, I love it. Cool. Like, where I live in Oregon, like, a lot of schools do that. They have gardening clubs. A lot of elementary schools especially. The high schools, you know, a lot of the high schoolers tend to lose interest unless they're like, oh, we're going to grow weed? And they're like, no, this is a school, you dork. I mean, it is legal here in this state, but yeah, no, they're not going to grow it at a school. I mean, I guess if I was a high schooler, I would have probably been the same way. Oh, are we going to grow weed, bro? do. This side, too. I didn't put a parking lot in anywhere. I kind of feel bad about that. Usually I do parking, but whatever. I mean, I guess I shouldn't really feel bad. I don't feel bad. I just feel like I should have put parking in somewhere. I guess I could take the gardening club out, but then I'd feel like bad for the gardening club kids. So, you know what? They're going to park on the street. Sucks to be you, people who need to park. Legalized in Germany kind of recently too. Nice. Recreationally in Ohio? Cool. It's starting to become so much more common. I almost think that, like, it's just going to continue to happen like this. Like, every year, it's going to continue to get voted in places. Governments are going to change their, ways of dealing with things, because of funding and stuff like that. Now, we have legal and black market going on in Oregon, right? Like, that's going to happen anywhere, but there is a funding, you know what I mean? Like, they have to fund, so it comes out of our legal funding to fight the black market and stuff like that. So that's why there's taxes and stuff on it and everything. And so that's, why sometimes government's got to get involved. But I just see, again, government's needing to fight the black market cannabis, which isn't necessarily a good thing, because it goes and feeds, like we had a lot of Mexican cartels and Chinese cartels. I swear to God, both of them. I'm not lying about this. Both of them growing cannabis here in Oregon due to our legality of it, I guess. And it was feeding the enterprises that were coming into California and everything like that. And it's why we have two task forces. There's a task force that is specifically geared towards dealing with legal operations and making sure they stay legal. So it's a very small task force, so to speak. But then they have another task force here in Oregon that is meant to deal with the black market. In fact, I was just reading something this morning where they dealt with something about a city over in Phoenix. And they busted like probably almost 1,000 plants or something like that at this place. It was a black market place, ran by two people. The only people they claim were arrested and blah, blah, blah. But less than a football field away from your house. Closest one to me, Eagle Point, where I live, doesn't want to allow a dispensary. So I have to actually travel about 5 miles or so to get to the first one around me. I go a little further than that. I have one that I kind of am dedicated to. I prefer them. The staff there is wonderful. They haven't changed the staff up on me like the one place close by. The one place close by is constantly going through staff. Like, they rotate staff all the time. And I don't like that, because you start to get friendly with somebody. They get to know you and what you like to come in for. And then all of a sudden you come in one day and it's 5 different people. And you're like, well, what in the world's going on? None of you people know what I want. Now I have to go through this whole thing again, this whole process of getting to know people. And I don't like that. So, like I said, this place I go to, it's called Emerald Triangle. I really do like them a lot. They're a great place. Like I said, friendly. The staff is wonderful. They don't shift through staff all the time and stuff like that. So, I really like it. So, all right. Today, we didn't talk about anything today. You saw me sipping on some whiskey, but that was just because I had it sitting there. But I think today, I'm going to try something a little different. I'm going to mix a drink today. So today, I have some Absolute Citron. Now, one thing I really like about these smaller bottles is you don't have to buy a big bottle to enjoy stuff like this all the time. So if you think about something, like I actually go out and I like to buy these. These are like $6 at the place by my house. Talking about dispensaries made me think about all this. And so I like to buy these little Absolute refresher mixer things. And they come with a couple different flavors. Like I have left in here is watermelon, the citron one in my hand, or citrus one in my hand. Yeah, it's citron. And then this one that I don't like at all, Absolute Wild Berry. Absolute Wild Berry, I hate it. I hate it so much. I don't know why, but whatever it is that they make the wild berry flavor with is disgusting to me. Can't stand it. Oh, I remember how I was getting into the dispensary talk. I was saying Eagle Point here, they don't allow dispensaries here. So sometimes if the citizens of the area don't want a dispensary, maybe there's always, you go to your city council, you make a vote or something like that. Hey, it'd be great if we could push these guys, not push them out and be mean, but, we'd rather they are over here because of this. Like, we have rules in Oregon specifically around, like, where you can go, where schools are and stuff like that. So I know dispensaries can be basically next door to each other if they want. At first they had a rule against that, but then they changed it, obviously, because where I go to Emerald Triangle, the dispensary I like, they have a dispensary right across the street, and then there's one, like, seriously around the corner. You would have to walk around the corner, but as far as the crow flies, it's like less than 100 feet away. So, but yeah, I mean, it just depends. Medford, they're making their money off of it. They got dispensaries all over the place. They're like, go for it, set them up, whatever. If you got the money, pay us, and we'll let you put one in. So, Eagle Point might change someday and allow one, but they would probably want like very specific rules set in place for them. As far as like people coming in and out, not wanting it to obviously look like a crappy place. Like some places you go to, you look at them, you're like, oh, this place is run down looking, and you don't want to go there. And I'm sure Eagle Point, where I live, would not like that. So now, next for our mixed drink here that I was saying, I got the Absolute Citron in there. I bought this stuff recently, and I absolutely love it, so I decided to try it with this. And this is Manzanita Sol. It's a originally from Mexico. I don't know if this is actually from Mexico. I think they actually bottled this up here because it has high fructose corn syrup in it. And in Mexico, they would make it with actual sugar. So I want to find actual from Mexico Manzanita Sol, but this is inspired by Mexican Manzanita Sol. So this is really good, though. It's an apple soda, and it actually does have apple juice in it, so I'll give them that. So we're going to go about 2 parts of the apple soda to 1 part vodka there. Oh, absolutely delicious. Just wanted to get a sip off of that for a reference. Oh, wow. Yeah. Let's go in for a second try here. Oh, wow. Yeah. Apple on the citrus. That was really good. Man. I almost think like I could drop a little cinnamon in there, and that would make an even bigger difference. Like just a cinnamon stick. Oh, geez, that is so good. I'm gonna have to tell my older sister about that one. She's gonna like that. I gotta run to the store. All right, you catch that store. Make sure you get your stuff. All right, so the high school's looking really good. Let's get back at it. High school's looking really good here. Like I said, let's not worry about a parking lot. I always do that, but this time I forgot, and I'm just gonna go without it. Let's throw a tree in right there. I like that. So now let's go ahead. In fact, what we could do is put one here on this side. I mean, that could work. Or here. I'm going to leave this street like having the ability to place stuff there so I can use that area. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not having at all. Like, maybe. I don't know. Let's leave that there for a minute. Let's leave this here for a minute. Because I only shifted a couple things from what I originally did in my test build, but now it's starting to all like change form in my head. I hate when that happens. You're like, oh, this actually might be a better idea. It's like, your brain, you should have done this in the test. All right, let's go back. We have the elementary school on this side, and then a tiny little college thing there. But I wanted to give the elementary school an actual park or like a sports field itself, you know? Because I never really do that too much to the elementary fields. And I didn't want to do the same thing as up there. I just gave them baseball and football. So let's go with European football. I wonder how big the community one is comparatively here. Ooh, that actually fits in pretty nice. I wonder if I can get it closer to the parking there. Let's look at it in a couple spots. Let's set it up next to the parking here. Well, it's not too shabby, but it's kind of got that imprint in the hill. So let's see here. think we'll go with that. And then it's not going to let me put cement under the school. I know that. And then we got trees that I don't want to mess with. Darn it. And bushes. Ay, that's always such a pain in the butt. I'm going to give it a little bit of concrete out here. There we go. That's actually works really good. So that I can do this. That's alright. Just because the schools, I decided to change them up. My brain decided to function differently today. Doesn't mean it's any less entertaining. Makes the school build a little better, I guess. Alright, let's see. Did anybody notice if Tim showed up today? I did not see Tim come into the chat. I wanted to ask him if he was going to go live today or not. I saw him earlier in one of the other streams, but not yet. Ah, a little too far. There we go. Oh, I'm like, what's going on? Why? I don't know why. Every single time. I think it's hilarious how my brain just does not seem to function about why is it stopped? Little spot to the parking lot there. Right. Now, this area, I guess, is now available. Before, the way I had the school set up, it was kind of I guess it was a little worse. Now I'm liking what I'm doing here, but I'd rather have let's look at the community pool. We're going to deal with the landscape here if we put something here, so it needs to be appropriate, I guess. Something that would, you know, cut into the landscape. So pool would make sense. They would cut into the landscape to level it out. Yeah, we'll keep that. All right. Let's scoot it over just a tiny bit, though. Just because it has the bushes on the back there, and they don't quite match the bushes there. And we are sitting slightly higher. It's cool. It does level out the pool area, but everything else kind of like flows into the scenery. That works. All right, I like that. I like that. All right, so let's go ahead. And it kind of hides the hillside getting cut away. That's nice. All right, so let's go ahead and fill it in, do some trees. You know what? Before we do the trees, let's get a little crazy here and maybe throw a rock in somewhere. Oh, it's going to take out all of my walkways. Oh, I saw it turn blue. There is, oh my goodness. It fit. All right. That's cool. It made it fit. Nah, I don't want those. Well, maybe. No, I don't want that. Let's go ahead, use some of these. Now, of course, some smaller rocks definitely need to get placed around. It fits. Throw a couple of small ones here. Man, that was such a tight fit too. Like it just barely. I mean, I guess I could have came this way, but then I couldn't put those rocks in. So, oh, we're good. Keep a couple of these smaller rocks up over here. Here. That's another bug right there. You see how the rocks are all fuzzy looking? Or not fuzzy, you know what I mean? Like, they're not defined until I get close. Then boom, they go out of definition. Then you go back. Those ones are out of definition. Now, that one, I know it's more of the save stuff. I don't know. Maybe if I went into the options, there might be some type of feature I could change around that. All right, let's see. Okay, we got rocks. Let's go ahead and throw a few of these in, and some bushes and some grass. All right, a little bit of grass. I love the way the grass grows up around rocks. At least I can make it look like that, I should say. Maybe right there to hide that. A little bit mixed in with the Latania. Don't want to take away from all of our areas for trees. Oh, this area over here, maybe? Oh, I can't do nothing with it. I can do a little something. I'm going to save that for some trees. Because I can't rotate. Cannot rotate the grass. Bushes. Got to make sure we got some bushes in here. Ah, it's too tight to those. Come on. Just one little bush right there. That works. Alright, alright. Trees. Let's Get some trees in here. I hate that. It's like I only move it, like I barely touch the controller. And it's just all bam, 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 bam. Let's go 1,000,000 miles this direction. No, I just want the tiniest little thing. Like, I swear to God, I wish that the mouse and keyboard worked way better for this. So I could just point and click. That'd be so wonderful. So wonderful. Oh my God. Can't forget about down here. We'll add some trees. Come on, just one little tree. That's why I chose this one. Should just hit the button. There we go. And a few of these. One over here somewhere if I can get it to fit. I do like the look of this tree with the pines for some, or palms for some reason. I'm not sure why, it just fits in with them. I don't know, I like it, so. You know, I haven't thrown down a boab tree in a while, boa, whatever the hell they are. So I'll put a couple of them in. They're so huge though, the base. Look at that base. All about that base, Alright. I think that's good. You know what? I didn't put any over here. It'll look silly if the high school does not have any of these trees, right? Am I wrong? No. High school needs some. There we go. Alright. Got our schools. Man, that looks good. I wish my school would have been that awesome when I was a kid. Freaking cool as hell. Alright, so we got the old people place, we got the cool place for the kids. Now we just gotta throw in housing, I guess. We got all of our stuff down, so we don't have to worry about Nike. Then we got our business area down here, so let's fill it all in and let it do its thing. It's gonna start, as soon as it starts filling in all the business stuff, it's gonna start asking for all the... Should I have the mall down? I'm thinking right now, I did want to put a... zone in right here. I guess I didn't have to go around that, but okay. Brook Hills, Maple Heights. Let's call it. I got a different idea. I put the wrong button. There we go. Got Whiskey Hills, Maple Heights. We're gonna call this Barrel Hills. As in a whiskey barrel. Gotta keep with the theming there. Sort of, even though we got Strawberry Forest and Sheffield over there. Alright, now Barrel Hills, though, I wanted to do something here specifically. I was thinking about making this another shopping malls area. Go along a Strawberry Square, and then over here we'll just do something a little more basic. Big M out of rocks from Maple. I could, couldn't I? Maybe. Trying to think. You know, when I was a kid, I grew up in a place called Lake Arrowhead in California. And, where did I put my drink? Oh. And, you would be driving up the Highway 18 on the mountain. And it's from the base of the mountain in San Bernardino all the way up to Lake Arrowhead, Crestline, Lake Arrowhead, and stuff like that. Big Bear eventually. And, as you would drive up the mountain, you would look up to the side and you would always see the graduating class would always have somebody they would dedicate to walk up this giant frickin' mountain and take chalk and write out the graduation year up there, and every single year. And then when my graduating year got there, they were like, you guys can't do that. It's dangerous. And we're like, nah, screw you. Somebody went up and did it anyway. There he is. There's Tim. Welcome. I was actually just asking if anybody had seen you in the stream today. Alright, we got that set up. We got Maple Heights set up. Let's get this set up. Set up. We got our schools. We got all that. Oh, you know what? We did. I was not 100% done there, because we did need to put our emergency services in. So let's take care of that really fast. And we'll put them down here with the, these buildings. In fact, I was wondering, because I wanted to ask Tim if, boom, right there, you're going to be streaming later or not. That way people could know. All those people over in Whiskey Hills were happy about that too. Alright, so we got that. We don't worry about disasters because I have it turned off. And we'll do those depot. Like I said, we'll make like a little helicopter depot. I don't think I've put a prison in this city yet, to be honest. That's something we haven't done. Could always put the prison over in one of these areas. Put it over here, edge of the city, right up here in the corner. All right, now let's go ahead, I guess, and nope, still forgetting stuff. Still forgetting. Need to put in some parks, regular parks. I like using these. They don't take up a lot of room. They can connect electricity. Oh, I don't need one there. That was business area. A couple of these ones. These ones. These ones. Alright, one more right there. That way we have electricity connectors, parks to make people happy, all that snazzy stuff. Now I think we can finally go ahead and put housing in. So, let's be smart about this. We're going to go ahead and fill in these ones here. And then we got to set up our bus lines and everything to make sure Jackart's happy with them. We wouldn't want him to be unhappy with our bus lines. And we're making sure to make the nice, short, based off of the little area, the bus lines that he likes me to put out there. So, oh yeah, I wanted to do this. This is what I was trying to do. There we go. Large. Now we're just gonna. Oh, I gotta be careful around the school though. Don't want the school having housing built up in the middle of the frickin' grounds. I think this is the... Well, no, maybe that's not the biggest one I've made. I was gonna say, I think this is the biggest, low not low income, but like single level housing, whatever you want to call it. I think this is the biggest one I made, but I think I'm wrong about that now that I kind of reconsider things here. So if I go and I look at the size of Maple Heights here. It's pretty darn big. But Overdale Loop and Underhill Square are pretty damn big themselves too, so... Oh, maybe it is bigger. Oh, that has got to be potentially bigger than Underhill Square. That is huge. I don't know. Maybe they're the same size. I wish I could take the time to figure that out, but I'm lazy. Alright, we'll do the fill-in to finish these squares up here. Around the school like that. Now our businesses. I guess it doesn't matter if I have any right there around the mall. I was kind of wondering if it would look weird, but maybe not. We'll see in a minute. Hopefully that piece of concrete doesn't affect the businesses growing right there. Oh, you know what? If it does, we could always just throw a park in, so... Ay. I think the area behind that there, I don't want. Yeah, we'll leave that alone. Then, the rest of that should be fine. Oh, wait. We don't want any businesses building up right here either. That would be weird. Alright. We can hit play. Let this all do its thing now, because I guess I have it already. Now, we do need to start looking into... That kind of reminded me about Silence Will Kill. Other stuff. Otherwise, bad stuff happens. Now, let's see. Where is my... I have this bus station here, which has like 2 routes coming out of it right now. So what I'm going to do is I've got 1 route. Let's go ahead and set these up really quick. Oh, I only have 1 route coming out of this right now, and that just kind of connects this little business zone with the monorail and the train station. So, we'll create a new line that'll take people to work. Let's get off of the main road. We'll stop in here. And then, I think through here isn't a bad idea. Let's see. Yeah, just on the main roads. We don't need it to go through the neighborhood necessarily. We'll have one that goes through the neighborhood that comes down and connects into that or something. And there's already a bus line. Let's just go ahead and connect this. Basically, they can just get on, take the bus, get to work up there. We'll throw another bus line in up there in a moment. I know you need power. Look at you. You're so desperate for your power. So let's do one that kind of travels the neighborhood here. And we'll stop at the schools also. Kind of just make a circle around the neighborhood, bring them back to that line. That'll connect them into other lines. Because we also have to consider, we have this track running through the center of the neighborhood there we can use as well. He has the power. Alright, let's see here. It's a good start. It's a good start. I don't want to use up too much before I know exactly what I'm doing with everything yet. So let's go to our tram here because, like I said, we have this area where it runs through the center here. Let's make like 3 stops on this. Then it's going to bring them this way to the train station. We'll share a stop with that spot there, but we'll make a new stop here. It's kind of a wider one, more of a wide, brings them to this other neighborhood area, you know? So we could put another stop in here where that walkway is. It's a good spot for it. I think I don't want to share a spot with the bus here, but I believe a good spot would be like right here. It's near the bus stop, it's near the monorail stop, and then I can turn from there and connect right into the line. I think I just made a mistake. I totally just, oh my god. Oh my god, I screwed up so bad on that line. Like, if for some reason it turned around and reconnected to a different spot, like, I'm so... It goes here, and then you see it, like, does this weird circle thing back over this way, does this circle over this way. Alright, we need to fix this. That's not gonna work out. Delete line. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so let's start over. I feel like a dummy. There. 3 stops we had. 3 stops. 1 here for the old folks home. And 1 at the train station here now. Then we come back around. We share a stop. Actually, let's share that stop. It's a little past like the... where a lot of traffic would be, so. And then we'll make that stop there instead, and then we'll put another one here. Now connect. Complete line. That's what we want. That's what we want. Alright. That makes a good line. It's like just a good circle. If you need to get to the train station, one of the other shopping areas... You know, like, we could do one going the opposite direction of that same route, which might not be a bad idea, so. let's see, we have stop there on the other side. Stop here. There. The old people's home. And connected. That way they're able to get one way or the other, you know? I think it makes sense that way. The music with the cheering, right? I forgot that the PC players don't get that. That's so funny. Alright. Man, that's kind of dangerous. You don't really taste the vodka in that at all. Alright, that's a good start. That is definitely a good start. Why are y'all complaining about the power? If I put a park there, that would connect schools up. But the school's already filled with parks, so it's kind of senseless. Will that help some of y'all? Alright. So, that's all good and everything. We're going to have housing building up. They're just getting ready to start building housing in here. We got a couple going right now. It's always funny to me how they start off near the schools. So, that's... I mean, actually, I guess it shouldn't really be that funny. I would probably, if I was a parent, prefer to, like, move near a school. Especially a new one that might potentially have good teachers. They went out and spent some money on their facilities, things like that. So, all right, that's looking great. We got plenty of business popping up because there was a need for that. I think we get the smiley faces. Oh, when it like does the whole everybody's happy. I think I do see that when people are watching or playing it and it does that. Yeah, the cheering is something different. So Tantalus must have put that in or something. Alright, so... Maple Heights, Barrel Hills, Whiskey Hills. Actually, maybe Hills isn't a good thing for that. Barrel Butte? Butte's more higher than that. I don't know, we'll come up with something later on. Let's see, let's get the area over here ready though, because this is something we need to start thinking about. And I believe the best bet is to have, and this is going to be difficult. I want to make sure I can get as much in here as possible. I understand. I always hate having to like be right on the line, but I think this is what I'm going to do. Let's go with this. Out of city limits. Arr. No, it is not. I was inside the limits there. I just want my road next to the line. Thank you. Thank you. I'll delete as much as I need to in a moment. Alright. Now this... Ah, I see. Are you kidding? Oh, I'm connected to the wrong damn thing. That's why it's doing that to me. Okay. I'm like, I just lined up with that. No, I did not. Oh? Really? Shoot! I know I can get across this. I think I need to... I think I need to turn off my, the length. That's it. Nice, nice. Okay. Now, running this out is useless to me. I'm not ready to work on this area yet. This will all get turned into something at some point. I just have never really thought of what I wanted to do with this area yet, so. But, considering the fact that I'm running my industrial area over here, I'm going to have a train station and stuff, I feel that having the road there will be kind of necessary, especially being more of a main road. We'll run everything based off of that type of thing, so. Hey, Spuds, welcome. Ah, man, my foot is itchy. Oh, I hate that when, like, the bottom of your foot gets all itchy. All right, let's connect these into this main road here. Then we're going to go ahead. Let's see, this area, I'm going to keep this a little cleaner towards the train station. So let's work with these two squares for now, rectangles, whatever. We're going to use the industry roads here. Oops. Oops. Zoning. This, though, let's see, we can go up. Let's run along the track here. Not a lot of area, is there? I mean, we're going to be using a lot of it. I guess, ooh. You know what? I need to bring the train down, so... I did not think about that. I haven't really brought the train into this area yet. All I've done is build roads. And I'm thinking that the train might be good right here somewhere. So maybe if we think about that first, the roads will come in a little cleaner on this. Maybe here. Upgrade. Now I'm kind of wondering, it takes up space. I was doing this my original plan is this. Let me put this down really quick. We're going to take this up here. Go with a curved track really fast. We'll use the straight tool. Damn this road. It's not going to be there anyway. I might not have given myself enough space for this. Hold on. Oh, that works. I like that. Okay. That worked out. Nice. Okay. So, that was my original idea. Basically, just kind of bringing them in on the little Y right there. It can go in and out as it pleases, right? And that was what I was thinking. Never attaching to this track, because this track is for passenger travel. Now, let's hit pause here real fast. What I'm thinking, though... Oh, and I'll have trouble with this road. Well, I guess I could take the road out. But thinking about maybe now running the track down here and Ying into this one, because that is another industrial train track. That is a consideration. And then, but I'm taking up a bunch of space that I was originally planning on having industrial buildings. So I think I'm just going to leave this for now until I absolutely need to maybe move it. So, but as it stands, let's see here. Let's go back to our roads. I need to think about something here, but freeform. So I'm looking at, oops. I'm looking at the extra area here. Stop that. There you go. This area over here, and I'm kind of making myself think about expanding that smaller business area to the to this area where the dot is, my blue dot is that I'm moving. But then I have to cross this train track, so maybe that's not a good idea. Never mind. Never mind. Don't want to do that. We'll just continue doing what I got going on. Oops, I need that. There we go. Still too long, all right. Let's go like that. Now, no, I should have used straight right there. I'm not sure about continuing on at this point. Here we go. As far as this little neighborhood, I haven't really felt like getting any further this way was necessary when I did this stuff in the test, so just figured a small area that was usable. It's there by this train station. They can get over there really quickly if they need to. Go like that. And then maybe a couple of them crossing. Because remember, the train's just going to be coming in and stopping right there, so it's not going to be a huge deal. It shouldn't take, I mean, it's not going to stop tons of traffic that need to flow through there, just a couple of trucks. So, in fact, I think we'll go like that and just end that road like that. And then eventually we'll build, like I said, I'll do something in here. I just don't want to harm, like, the trees. I think it looks good here. The trees, everything else has just kind of been set up. You can see I took the time to put some rocks and stuff in here, so I don't want to harm that with pollution. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do over here yet. Possibly we could work with the low pollution stuff, like the waste plants, like this. Let's see, let's go here right now. Like, we could possibly use, like, the eco-advanced water treatment plant, stuff like that in this area. The non-polluting, eco-friendly incinerator plant. Things that wouldn't cause any problems in the area, so we'll have to think about that in the future. But for now, I do need to make sure that there are problems, or the trash problems are dealt with. So we're going to go ahead and put in, let's see, this has 30 garbage truck capacity, whereas a regular dump only has 15. So this is like twice as much. So we'll go ahead and put this in. Ooh, yeah, right next to the train station. Then we'll go ahead, because it's not going to work right away. We'll have to run some power lines probably, but we're also going to need our eco-advanced inland water treatment plant. Well, at least you need one to start with. You know, it'd be nice if it would just, like, well, a little smaller, I guess. So it's just a tiny bit smaller. It'd fit in a couple of different areas that I would prefer, but this will just go right there. That should work for now. Do. Oh, it's the happy song. Be happy. Jen, you finally showed up. Cheese and crackers. Welcome, Jen, welcome. Hey, guess what, Jen? There were plenty of rocks and trees in today's episode. You know? Let me show you. We'll go through. We'll start off, let's see. Today we started off making this gorgeous little medical center over here. So we put in our high capacity hospital, the plastic surgery center, and this place for dead bodies. I forget what it's called. I don't remember. Then we decorated with some rocks and some trees and some grass all along the back side of the hospital here, making it look like a wonderfully nice area for people to come and visit when they need to see their doctor or do, you know, other things, go to the emergency room, stuff like that. So then, after that, we got into our neighborhood. Oh no, actually, before that, we came over here, we put in this little medical clinic because it was needed. It was a necessary medical clinic. So next to the medical clinic, we added a couple more rocks, a couple of bushes, a little purple tree. Made it look good. That way they can put in this tiny little business next door with these little stalls. It looks awesome, doesn't it? Look at that. Boom. Then we came into the neighborhood here and we put in our schools. And we started off with the high school. We put in this beautiful little baseball field and this wonderful little football field. Then we added a basketball court in the back there and a little gardening club area off to the side. And then we put in plenty of trees, including the bow tree, however the hell you say that. I don't know how. It's bow or something like that. Then we immediately went over, started putting in our elementary school, and we added this wonderful little European football field. Then they had to have the parking lot area, and we just figured out that this rock fits perfectly. Boab, something like that. This rock fits perfectly in between the European football field and the parking area there. Then we added plenty more rocks throughout the back area here, because this is the elementary school. We don't need to take up a whole lot of area for the elementary schoolers, you know. They got their play area inside. We could show you that. See? Play. They can play. And then we put in plenty of trees, grass, all those wonderful things that we'd need for this area to look good. Let the housing go in. Added the housing, the business, let that start building up. And now we are over here putting in our industrial area so that we can start building up our industrial zone and allowing that to grow. And, well, here we are. You joined us, and I showed you, so welcome. That cliff rock is pretty damn cool, right? Alright, so we've got our industrial areas. We need this. We need a little bit of power to come over to the area, but I think first we should go ahead and add in some parking lots. I don't know why I was looking there for it, but I like doing this, like I said before. You add parking lots in here and there with these areas, and it gives them that happiness that they need. They deserve happiness from parking lots. You know? But the parking lots fit in great. It works like a park. I think it's wonderful. I'm glad they're there. They do that. Now we'll add in some industrial zoning. Let's go to filler. And we'll do these little areas first. Yeah, perfect. We'll do these little areas first, so they fill up first. I mean, they're going to fill up pretty quick if they're necessary. And then we'll start filling in this area over here as needed. But that way, I can kind of keep the electricity doing this. Let's hit play. So now, hopefully, as things build up in that spot, because it is needed right now, it should start building very quickly here. That'll drag the electricity across, give it to this area. Now, once that place has trash, they're going to start having electricity, but they are just now sending out their first trucks, so they don't have any power. But that'll also help Maple Heights, blah, 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 Barrel Hills, whatever we're going to name. Barrel something. It can't be Hills, because it's we don't want a Barrel Hills. It's got to be Barrel Shopping Area, Barrel Shopping Center, Barrel Rectangle. I don't know. Hey, you know, I gotta make the people that come back time and time again and watch this feel special, you know? Like, every once in a while you get that person who stops in for half a second and then they're gone and you're like, oh, thanks, Terminator X1309, you know? But I got my friends that love to stop in and check this out, and I love you all for it, and it's wonderful. So I got to go back and make sure you guys see what's going on. So, all right. This is all going to take plenty of time to start spreading across and doing, and not a lot more that I have planned out for today. So let's go ahead and do this. Bam. Get into this nice, wonderful view. We'll take a look back. We just went through a cool little tour there, showing off all the cool rocks. I mean, that's the most necessary, important part of this build is the rocks, you know. And trees, of course, the trees. I have to say, that is probably one of our biggest... I mean, there is... it sprawls out. We got all this, you know, single-level home area throughout this whole side of the tracks, basically. Like, this is just one enormous area like this. But as far as one specific district, I think this is our biggest district for single level homes there. So kind of proud of that. I mean, next to, like I said, possibly Underhill, Overdale Square, whatever over here. Ooh, that was loud. They're right in my ear. So yeah, I'm we'll see what happens here. It's gonna look good, I'm pretty sure. And then we'll start getting some more stuff built up over here. Start filling this in, making it look good. Get this kind of drug out over this way eventually. I don't know if we'll get over here anytime soon on this side of the airport, because I don't know what I want to do with that exactly. I've never really had huge plans for anything over here yet. I know we need to build. We need to make enough room for 1 million citizens, so... I know you've established connections, so you better keep that alive. Yes, there are connections. Oh, you know what we do need to do? We'll do this in next week. We're going to come back one more week into Foosha next week. And next week what we'll do is we'll start thinking about our connections into this area. That'll be one of the first things we do as far as bus. We'll bring the monorail in and possibly tram lines. We'll do a couple, like, combination, depending on how it fits. I'll work on it this week in my test build, see what I can't make fit over here. But I definitely want to do a little bit of transportation into the area. People will use it. And then from there, we need to go back over here and really start filling in this area. If you take a look now, we'll come back. We haven't seen this in a little while, so as you can see, this is starting to fill in really well. It just hasn't put the growth into the buildings that we want it to have to, really look like the rest of the city here. Fill in with, the ploppable buildings that we put down and everything like that, so... and eventually we'll start putting in more intra-city connections and stuff like that. We do have plenty of them, but at some point we're going to need a few more connecting into these newer areas and stuff like that, so we'll have to think about that too. But yeah, for now, guys, thank you all. Jen, I'm sorry you got here so late, but go back, check a few of these things out. Those rocks were all meant for you, Jen. And but thank you, everybody. In all seriousness, thank you everybody for stopping in today. It was a great build. I had a lot of fun today. I really wanted to get that area done. It's been something that's been just plaguing me for a while now, is getting this area just built up and finished off around the side of the mountain here. But everybody, thank you. I appreciate it. I will see you next week. We'll be back here in Foosha, and yeah, we'll get some more stuff done and work on our goal towards 1 million citizens. So until then, everybody, thank you so much for joining me, and have a wonderful week. Take care of yourselves and stay safe out there. I know where the button is. It's right here. I found the button. You can't see the button, but I found the button. Later.